because their dreams lie in tatters tonight, destroyed by a 32-year-old Englishman deemed too old when the championship started in January. It was the recalled Dean Richards who proved the difference between the two sides at Murrayfield as England edged home in a trialless match, 18 points to 9. Disappointment for Scotland, but joy for England, who can still end the season with the championship and the Triple Crown.
The toothless grin said it all. Richards had returned in triumph. Brought back for a single purpose, the Leicester veteran had performed his task to perfection, ensuring England's control throughout. Spurred on by the expectations of the Murrayfield crowd, the Scots were simply too keen to please early on. And it was frantic and disciplined play that gave England an early lead with 2 Grayson penalties.
And so he should.
Scotland had their first points on the board when Cat was penalised for not releasing the ball after the break from Shepherd. Dodds with the penalty. But it was the driving momentum of Richards that maintained England's total grip on the game. The Scots threatened to cut loose after the break with a sensational run from their outstanding fly half Gregor Townsend. But England and Richards simply tightened the screw a little further. Grayson ever ready with the boot.
And he's done it.
England even had the confidence to run the ball themselves before the end. Carling nearly rounding off a fine individual performance with what would have been a great try. Richards, the Lionheart, limped off just before the end, but by then the battle was already won. So it's disappointment yet again for Scotland. England can set their sights on that Triple Crown. Pete Backloff, Sky News.
It began with tunes to stir the blood, but ended in a lament. And the souvenir stalls who'd stocked up in great expectation of a triumph will be hard-pressed to find buyers. Stars of the screen also lent a hand to the Scottish cause. The Edinburgh fans snapped up offers of free newspapers which relived memories of past triumphs and made sure everyone knew the words of their stirring anthem. A nation was united, but families were divided.
What's it going to be like in your household tonight?
Absolute murder. Depends who wins. One of us is going to be happy.
I'll be the one with a smile.
No, he won't.
You're supporting the wrong team, I'm afraid, though, aren't you? We'll wait and see, Shah.
Wait and see
She'll
who
be
wins.
crying at the end.
Oh no, she wasn't. On the pitch, one man dominated. Dean Richards drew the ball to him like a magnet, and Paul Grayson kicked his side to victory. For Scottish fans, it was dull but deadly.
I remember what Brian Moore said last year, whatever it was, about Scotland killing the ball. That's all I can see.
People here are saying it's a typical English performance. Maybe it is. English rugby is about 8 strong forwards who dominate a game, and that's what we did.
England can kick. That is all.
And maybe the rugby wasn't as good as it could have been, but we've got the win, and that's the main.
We're very happy.
Thing.
As the home fans left to drown their sorrows, one Scottish official sneered that he didn't know what Jeremy Guscott did to earn his money. Others were more diplomatic.
I think it's up to the English management to discuss how they played. I thought they certainly won enough possession, to probably win by more. But they certainly were always ahead, and I think that statistics will show the team who scores the first points 85% of the time they win the game.
The damage to Will Carling's face was not inflicted by a Scot. It was an accidental collision with a teammate, but the battering continued from critics of the way victory was achieved.
Sometimes it's a little easy to say, play free-flowing rugby. Both sides want to win tremendously hard, and sometimes that might close everything up, but it's that's due to the importance of the occasion, really.
I'm delighted for Dean. He was close to tears in the dressing room afterwards, and it's just the sheer joy of winning.
We've played against them so many times that we should find out ways to stop that or combat that, but like we say, we need to win good possession for us to play that 15-man game.
So England deprived the Scots of a Grand Slam celebration, and once again a match between the sides ends without a try. Jack Rowell has gone back to go forward. He's brought back Dean Richards with tremendous success. The style of game is back to what it once was, and it means that England go into their final match at Twickenham in a fortnight knowing that the Triple Crown is within their grasp. Ian Woods, Sky News, Murrayfield.